Fencing, a sport requiring both mental and physical restraint. Most people think of fencing as just swordplay, requiring little to no skill. It's actually very different. I know this firsthand because I'm the captain of the girls' fencing team here at Bacon. Today, I'd like to inform you on the different tactics and techniques, how to use the foil, and my weapon of choice, and on the different abilities the suit we use for protection and scoring. For just a bit of background, fencing started in the mid to late 1800s and was established in America in 1891 by a group of amateur fencers according to usfencing.org. While fencing with the foil, you should always be on guard. Never think you have won until the director calls the end of the bout. A bout is a round with two fencers of the same sex fencing to either 5 or 10 points. First one to the goal wins. While fencing with the foil, you have to be defensive. You can retreat or back away so you are farther away from your opponent. You can use blocks or counterattacks such as the parry, or you can do a beat, which is where you hit your blade on theirs, giving you the right of way for the attacks. Speaking of attacks, there are a few types I would like to tell you about. You can do the lunge, where you thrust your body forward, pushing off with your back foot and hitting the opponent in the lame. You can also do the bind, where you elegantly but fiercely swing your wrist and your blade around theirs so that you can hit them but they can't hit you. You must always show respect. Never laugh at your opponent just because you won. Speaking of respect, let's talk about saluting. You salute to the judges and to your opponent by holding your weapon handle to your head vertically. You pump it once to the opponent, once to the director, and back to the opponent. And some people, like myself, prefer to do a bow at the end. Now let's dip into the topic of using the weapon. My weapon of choice, as I mentioned earlier, is the foil. Well, to warm up the blade so it bends and doesn't snap, you have to use a bit of sandpaper, and you just rub it up and down, causing friction. The handle doesn't need warming. Speaking of the handle, I'd like to show you some different types. First is the French. All fencers here at Bacon must start with the French grip. Next is the pistol grip, which I personally use. It helps with better point control and it looks a lot like a pistol handle. Finally, the Belgian grip. The Belgian grip is much like the pistol grip, except you hold it with 2 fingers in front instead of all fingers. You don't use your arm for the motions. It takes up too much time for the attack, and it makes it very sloppy. The jacket, right here, helps to protect the body, while the mask, as you can see here, protects your face. The jacket will protect from any internal bruising or damaging from a hard hit. The mask keeps your face safe in case an attack goes wrong, hits your face, or the blade snaps and goes toward your face. And this is only the beginning of our protectors. Knickers, or pants, keep your legs safe from bruising. You should wear them as the picture in my slide shows. The knickers, mask, and jacket don't nearly do what the lame can. The lame is for scoring, set off by when the end of the blade, or the point, hits the gray area, and the machine lights up red or green depending on which side you are. If your blade hits the knickers or the arm, it'll light yellow, showing that you did not get the hit. Thank you for listening to my speech on fencing. I've told you about the tactics, a little about the foil, and about the suit I'm wearing. I hope you got something from the speech, and I'm willing to answer any questions you may have in the future. Take care.